Hello, my name is Andrew Morgan Smith, and I want to talk to you about meter changes and how I like to use them whenever I'm getting to and from hit points and what we're using for that. So come see. So generally with hit points and meter changes, you don't have to do a whole lot of extra work because the audience's brain does the work and the cut does the work. So if all of a sudden you cut from the inside to the outside of something, or you cut to some random thing, the audience's brain is doing a lot of the heavy lifting on connecting those two ideas. So you don't have to worry about it too much. So a lot of times you'll see I have on this, I have all these hit points at the top, right? I have all these hit points for all these different things that are happening. And generally, I don't actually do a whole lot of extra. I mean, here's like a, let's see, 1/8 section, but like if you just take a listen. Right, so you kind of end up having, you really, I mean, the downbeat is like this SUV. That's where that hit is. But, you know, it goes through all these different permutations, and your brain just kind of sees this and doesn't even think about it, you know. Here's another example. So I use that 5/4 bar to get to kind of another key. So you're going up a whole step, or I think it's a whole step whenever we go there. But yeah, we're going up a whole step whenever we get into the inside the car. But before that, I mean, it's a 5/4 bar and it feels fine because it's still moving, right? So like, so don't be afraid to just kind of map it out how you need it to map out. If this is the hit point you want to hit, just do it. Don't worry about it. It can even be something weird. I mean, I've done, you know, 8/16, there's other ways to do that one, but like, you know, 13/16, if it works, it works, right? So play it back. You can build in how you want it to. Sometimes I'll do a whole tempo map while I'm working. Sometimes I don't even worry about it. If I know that it's going to be all samples and I'm like, oh, well, this is really like rotating back and forth between meters, I may not even do it. Like no one sees that you're not doing it. So that's my general thought on meter changes. So here's like one more. See, and like that's a little bit weird because it's actually like the phrase starts here and then it keeps going. So you actually have like 8 beats. You know, I could have done a 2/4 here, and then that probably would have made more sense. But that's okay, you know? So my general philosophy is it's all about you making sure that you can keep the beat straight where you're working. And obviously, if you're doing live to picture, if I were to be recording this, I would do something a little bit different. I would still make sure that it's readable and legible, because that's really important whenever you're going to live record it. So, you know, if that's the one caveat on do whatever you feel needs to happen, is if you're going to live record it, you have to make sure that it's legible for players. But other than that, you know, do it works, you know? So, all right, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.